Hey everybody, I guess you all thought I'd forgotten about you. Quite the contrary. I know it's been a long time. It's been, gosh, I don't know, 4 months or so since I've done a update video besides the kind of walked around on the boat. Quite honestly, I just needed a break. And this video is going to be all about life updates, what's been going on in my life. So if that's not your bag, turn it off now, watch something else. But this is just kind of update all the fans of what's been going on from the last video we had of the Carlson all the way through this summer up to this point. And yes, we're going to start working on the Carlson again. It's cooled off. I'm in long sleeves now. It's lake time's over, and I need to get this boat done. It's been in the garage now for a year. So definitely time to get going. So, gosh, where do I start? This has been a really crazy 5 months. At the beginning of the summer, a lot of you guys know I bought a large cruiser boat, and we have absolutely been loving that thing. That is probably the best investment I've ever made. It's expensive, and it hurts to write that check every month for parking it in the water. But the people that we've met and the friends that we've made and the circles that we've been involved in has just been fantastic. I mean, it is a completely different lifestyle than what you would ever imagine, and the people that are out there, it's like a neighborhood should be. We have 100 or so boats on just our finger alone, and I think I know everybody. I've hung out with everybody. I've drank beer with everybody. I've had a blast all summer long. Made great long-lasting friendships, and I tell you, if you could ever do it and people can afford it, and you have a lake like we do and in the dock life like we do, it is absolutely worth it. So that's kind of where the Carlson stopped. I just got into that, and I was like, you know what? I need a complete break. I need to kind of step back and just kind of enjoy life and spend more time with the wife. You know, this has been, I think, 4 winters in a row, barring the winter after the Sea Ray, that I actually had a project going. I had something going. And it was always taking time away on the weekends from the wife. It was taken away from the kids. The kids are getting older now, so they don't spend a whole lot of time with us, but they still like to be with us. And that's another beautiful thing about that boat out there. My son has never been a huge lake person, and now it's all he wants to do. He wants to be out there. I've taught him how to drive it. He loves captaining the boat. He likes keeping it clean. He likes doing the maintenance. He just likes staying out there for the weekend. I mean, he sits out there, fishes. You know, it's amazing to see the change in my kids when we're out at the lake. If I could live there year-round, I would. So back to the beginning of the summer. I sat down, and once we bought the boat, and I decided, you know, I'm going to try to work on this Carlson when I can, but it seemed like every single weekend there was something we did at the lake. We were always there from Friday till Sunday, tied up with people, you know, with friends and everything like that, and it just never happened. And so I just said, you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to put it aside. I've got a lot of money invested in this boat. I just said, the heck with it. I'm not going to worry about it. Put it aside, deal with it in the wintertime, and then we'll sell it on in the spring. That way we can kind of spend a lot of time getting things going. And this boat's almost done. Literally all I have to do is put it back together. There's no real messy stuff. I take it back. I got to paint the cowling, but everything else is pretty much done. It's just a matter of just nut and bolting things back together. So I'm going to take it kind of slow. We're not going to do it real fast or anything like that. We're just going to take it slow, one bit at a time, video it, you know, rebuild some stuff on the trailer, that type of stuff, but I'm not going to rush it. It's one of those things. Anyway, back to all the updates. So, all winter long, as you well know, my father bought a big boat too last October, so he's had it just over a year. And he was probably 15 slips down from me. And we spent all summer hanging out with him, the kids hung out with him, and all that kind of stuff. And come August, he met somebody. He met a wonderful lady in August. They started dating a little bit, spent a lot of time together, and they got married last week. So it was kind of fast, I'm not going to lie. You know, I don't hide anything from you guys, so I'm just letting you know. It just kind of caught me by surprise. Love the lady, she's a wonderful person, and they're definitely happy together. But they are not big. I think Dad liked the lake, but it wasn't his, you know, 100% cup of tea. He had a good time and he enjoyed it, and I think it's one of those things he can check off on his bucket list. And his boat is now for sale. It is, you know, a wonderful Sea Ray. Somebody's going to have a great buy whenever they buy it, but he's moved away from our slip into another part, and he's got his boat up for sale, and he's enjoying his new married life. Matter of fact, I think they're in Los Cobos or something like that right now on their honeymoon, so wish him all the best, and I'll see him when he gets back. So anyway, he has, you know, definitely turned a page in his life. So that's another big major change that's happened to us this year. It was, like I said, back to the beginning, it caught me off guard. It was just one of those ones you're kind of like, what? You're getting married? Really? That quick? But you know what? When it happens, and you just kind of got to roll with it. So moving on, my business has gone crazy busy the past 4 or 5 months. And so that kind of really put a hitch into doing any work on the boat or even making any YouTube videos. It takes a lot of time, guys, to do this stuff, to narrate, to tell you how to do it, to do all that kind of stuff, and then edit it and then upload it. I love doing it, but once again, it was cutting into my time with the wife and the kids. So by taking that time off, I was able to kind of, you know, get back to the family roots and spend time with my person that I chose to spend the rest of my life with. And with a business that just, you know, it started taking off, which is really good and I enjoy it, it just left me no time. So by the time I got done on a Friday afternoon, I had no time during the week to work on the boat, which was kind of what my plan was. And the summer before that was kind of slow. So I thought, oh, we'll have a lot of time to mess with it, and, you know, then the weekends will be free. Not so much. So that's been what is really another main reason of kind of, you know, taken away from, you know, that time working on this boat. You know, like I said, it just, when I reach my burnout, and I shouldn't be messing with anything if I'm burned out, because then you make mistakes or you don't do it right or anything like that. So it was just one of those things you just say, put it aside and move on down the road. Okay, next major update. This is a big decision that my wife and I have come to. Since we bought the big boat, we had the Sea Ray in the slip beside us, I think 2 times all summer. We have discussed it, and we have decided to sell the boat. It's a hard thing for me to sell the Sea Ray, but it sits. We have, like I said, I've put maybe 4 hours on it all summer long. And it is just one of those things to where I would rather see it go to somebody that is going to take care of it and is going to appreciate the heritage of this boat and where it came from and what it's been through and what all it's been done to it. So we mentioned it on our Facebook page a couple of weeks ago, or I would say a couple of months ago, and I wasn't 100% serious about it. We had one interested buyer, and you know, it was one of those things. It was not something I don't think I was really ready to sell at that time. We hadn't cleaned it up or anything like that, so I just really didn't pursue a whole lot of offers that came in. So I'm not sure if we're going to sell it right now, just because we're going into winter time, and I think I'm going to go winterize it the next few days, and then you know, we'll see how it goes. But I think we'll probably really we'll send it off to our polisher, have him completely polish it up, totally detail the boat, have it 100% ready to go. So when the springtime comes around, we'll put it up for sale, because it's too much of a pain in the rear to deal with the big boat and the small boat. And the wife does not, she likes driving the small boat, but she gets kind of panicky sometimes from trying to dock and all that kind of stuff. And my son's gotten really good at it. He's actually got his boater's license, but it is just too big of a boat to mess with when you're trying to take a bunch of people out. When you're talking about all the fuel in the big boat, fuel in the small boat, it just gets ridiculous. That's 3 454s that are drinking a whole lot of fuel, and we're just not using it. So our decision is we're going to get a jet ski or 2 that actually can dock at the end of our marina, and the kids can use it. Zachary's got his license now. I don't have to worry about that little boat not getting used, and there's a lot of money tied up in that little boat right now. So I think we'll probably end up letting it go in the springtime. If anybody's interested, you can email me now, but it's like it's going to be winterized and it's not going anywhere. So if somebody just really wants it right now, let me know. We'll work something out. But most likely it'll be in the springtime, same time when we sell the Carlson. So I think that's pretty much it. I mean, my wife and I have gone through you know, a really wonderful summer. We have made a whole lot of great friends. I appreciate everybody being patient and I got a ton of messages all the time. Are you okay? Are you dead? Or you know, what's going on? Everything's great. We actually, my wife and I have a wonderful life. We love all you guys. We love the fans. It's just I needed a break away from all of it and just kind of take a deep breath and then, you know, hit it again. So once this is done, I got to figure out other stuff to do, because I have a lot of fans that want to see this stuff and they want me to make more videos. So we'll figure something out to do. Maybe little projects around the house or something like that. I'm not really sure. Send me some ideas. I don't know, maybe maintenance items. I know that big boat needs a lot of crap. I mean, it's going to be little stuff here and there. When we sell these 2, we're probably going to put a lot of money in that boat for updates, because it is a 97. Change a lot of the stuff out to kind of update it, make it look a little more, I guess, this century. It doesn't have a lot of the issues of some of the late 90s boats as far as the teals and stuff like that, but it definitely needs a little bit of update. So, I think that's it, guys. I've rambled enough. I'll upload this, and that way kind of give you an idea. I'm in my work clothes today, so I'll do a little work on the boat. Maybe we'll see. Just put some stuff together, and then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being patient, and hopefully we'll get this Carlson done real soon. Talk to you later.